We are back with another video. Man. Oh, man. Hey, y'all. I just want to stand up. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Stand up. All right. So, what? Welcome. Back with another video. We are early today because I got a company coming over. So I said, before I dive into my company, I want to make sure we get this live. So make sure y'all share it. We send out the text. Also, we will be back sending out the text messages. We sent out some today, but we are everybody be back on the text starting later next week. The text will be implemented back. I'm just so excited for that. I want to give a special shout out to the executive producers here. And if you want to be an executive producer, join the membership. Hello, Tasha. Hi. Latavia. Hi. Everybody in here. You know, yeah. Yes. Okay. Now, when y'all come on in the room, show love. I am just honored that we exceeded our goal of, I think we're almost at 100. We're a couple of members away from 100, but thank you for doing such that, joining our membership. Also, if you missed the Zoom, you must send me proof that you are a member, all right, a receipt that you are a paid member, and we will send you over the Zoom for the Zoom that we did last night. Please email me at WileyShow@gmail.com if you're a member, all right, because we did a Zoom last night. We will resume and do another Zoom soon. All right, either this week, next week, but you all would get 24 hours notice, to know that we are doing a Zoom. I'm just so excited for that. All right, so we got a lot to discuss today. Let's dive into these topics here. Let's go. Before we do that, I had to give me a haircut today because I said, man, I need a haircut. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go and get a haircut today. Got it today. I said, I need it. All right. So I needed a haircut. So he was in there just having a good old time. And I'm super excited for that. Oh my gosh, just been just a wonderful day. Thank you to the subscribers. Now, let's get into these video. Let's start with our first topic. Catherine Jackson, Michael Jackson's mother. She is taking Michael Jackson estate to court. She's not playing. They are trying to sell back the catalog that Michael Jackson bought from Sony. So he had owned about 51% of the publishing of Sony. They're trying to sell it back to Sony, and Catherine Jackson said, no, I do not agree with that. The executive of the estate, they're saying, oh, with the children, they okay with it. And Catherine was like, no, she's taking them to court. She don't agree with it. She feels as though that Michael Jackson would not want this. He would want to keep that in the family. He would not want to sell back that. He fought hard to his breath not to sell that back to the system because it's more worth it if keeping it than selling it back. And they're right. So they want to sell it back and give it back to them. All right. And so Catherine Jackson was like, no, she's in her 90s, y'all, and she is fighting back. So we post about this on WileyTheTroll.com, and I'm like, you should fight it. You should fight it, because at the end of the day, if you feel as though that Michael Jackson, that is honoring his legacy, then I think you should fight it. Me personally, I don't think that the state should sell it back. I mean, you make more money having that, sitting on that, billions of dollars. But the people that's controlling the money of the estate is, white, is his attorney. I forgot the man's name that's over it. And now they was talking about the children, but they don't understand the business. They was like, sell it. We get a large sum, but they're not understanding the generation upon generational wealth that will lead. And that's why Sony want it back, because they understand how much money that catalog be. And you also got to understand, Michael Jackson, before the allegations came out of him being a pedo, he wanted to buy Jurassic Park. He wanted to buy so much of it, have theme parks and stuff. He wanted to buy that. And soon he had the investors in the capital to buy that. Those allegations came out and they sold it to Disney. And all the predictions that, Michael Jackson wanted to do with that, with that catalog, Disney did it, So this was he was before his time, buying the whole catalog of the Beatles, purchasing that. He purchased a lot of people catalog. That's exactly what he did. And so I think that's a good business decision, that Michael did. And that's why he was one of the wealthiest artists ever to do it. He spent a lot, but he had owned a lot of revenue. He owned a lot. So when I got the message that Catherine Jackson was doing this, a lot of people was like, they was nervous. They was like, oh, did she gone over the glory? I said, no, she ain't gone over the glory. She is really fighting this. Now, let me know in the comments, do y'all think that she should definitely fight this? Me personally, I would say yes, because she know that she's only here for a limited time, and I give her honor, and that she is doing this for her son and for his legacy, and also for his children and their children, because look at the wealth that they can accumulate from this. So I think it's great. I think it's great that she is fighting this and saying no. And I say fight it all the way to the top. And she got the money because she get revenue from the estate, and she getting well taken care of. It was in brother Michael Jackson's will. So I think she should fight it. All right. And put it, they said, and put it in her will not to sell it. Absolutely. So you already know her will is together because she got good people around, and I do believe, and that's what the family wanted. From my understanding, the family want that do not sell it, because they feel like Michael Jackson would not want that. And I agree. I would say don't sell it. Why sell it though? Because a lot of them is in the bed with the label, with Sony, taking kickbacks and whatever. So I would say don't sell it. Why? Why do it? It doesn't make any sense. And they never want a black family to have ownership of multiple white artists, black artists. It's so many people he owned part of they catalog. Destiny Child, so many people. Michael Jackson owned a lot of their catalog of their publishing. He owns a lot of it. So that was good business. I liked it. I think that someone needs to write a book about the business behind Michael Jackson. I think that would be a good book to really study the business deals that Michael Jackson did. And if they do have a book like that, make sure y'all email me and say, Wiley, they got a book like that. But I do believe if they don't have a book get that book. All right, let's move on. I just had to talk about that. And I like, ooh, that Michael Jackson spirit is in. Okay. So let's move on. Oh man. Now, Panda. Okay. This is designer. Y'all know this brother. He wrote a record, designer. I got them in Atlanta. Blah, 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 blah. He was actually stroking his peen, got butt naked. Stroked his plane on an airplane. Clearly, he had a manic episode. And I don't care how many times we talk about this situation. I'm glad that it's getting the attention, but unfortunately, they're not having a conversation about mental health and mental illness and the effects of it in the Black community. When I had my mental breakdown, I got butt naked. This brother got naked and started stroking his chicken. You ain't saying you taking your clothes off and get naked on the plane. You're not. So he have lost he was exposed, and some rumors said he was stroking that chicken. But he lost his mind. And see, we must speak more about mental health. We've seen multiple examples of this all over social media concerning mental illness. And take your mental health serious. And what I want to say to all these people that got the resources, don't suffer in silence, baby. You can have millions of dollars in the bank and still lose your mind and still battle with depression. Depression don't care that you got billions. It don't be like, well, you got billions, we ain't gonna bother you. We just gonna bother poor folks. No. Depression, it goes against class, race, ethnicity. It don't care if you got billions. It don't care if you're homeless. Depression, anxiety, hearing voices is affecting a lot of people. And I can guarantee you, once Designer do an interview and start talking, he probably self-medicated. He probably was on that Molly. He probably was on crystal meth. He probably was on cocaine. He probably was drinking. He probably depressed because ain't nobody buying his music anymore. He ain't selling out no concerts. Ain't nobody checking for you for a selfie. Because let me break this down. Once you get that fame and you on the red carpet and you famous, and you lose everything, bank money low, ain't nobody checking for you no more. You're not the hottest rapper no more. The industry move on. It affects your mental health. That's why I tell record executives all the time, I said, when you sign an artist, you all should put them through a psych eval and make it mandatory. You sign this contract, in order to get this deal, you must take mandatory therapy sessions. Because, you got to understand, take therapy to make sure your mental health is in order. And it's so sad that Designer, he had to go through this. He getting embarrassed. They making jokes about him, memes about him. I mean, the video all on social media. It is sad. I sympathize for him. But I want to say to my brother, take your mental health serious. You know you got a problem. You know if you hearing voices in your head, you need to go to the hospital and get checked and say, if you can't afford to go to no therapist, go to the ER. You tell them that you hearing voices. They're going to ask you when you see the nurse, when they ask you what you here for, they're going to ask you, do you want to delete yourself? Do you want to harm yourself? And if you feel that way, tell them. And they're going to be typing that up. And then you're going to go to a room. Somebody going to be standing out there. They're going to take your shoestrings. They're going to admit you in some psychiatric treatment. Okay? So go get the help. You know you need help. You know you need treatment. So get it. It ain't going away. Get the help. We have YouTubers that is suffering with anxiety and depression. We had one particular YouTuber, Scotty by Nature. He was talking about how depressed he is and how sad he is. And when you having that, that's when you need help. You need people to say, brother, get some therapy, get you some counseling, get you some help. Because when you take on the burden, you take care of your mama, you take care of your father, you take care of your brother, you take care of your sister, you take care of the friend, take care of that. It's draining you. And then before you go, you got none left. And when you like that, get you some help because it ain't going to get better. And it's nothing wrong going to a therapist. Every company in America, it should be in the law that in the government program, that if you need therapy, the government should be able to pay for it. Your employer should be able to pay for it. They should be able to pay per year 30 sessions a year paid by your employer. That should be just as natural as to going to get a checkup. That should be just as common in our country because people is going through. You're going to see more people. It's going to surprise. It ain't going to shock me because I know people are suffering. It'll shock y'all, but it's not going to surprise me of people that's going through. And some companies, they have, and thank you, Tasha, they have employee assistant program where they will get you the help that you need. I remember I was working at one particular job. They had a couple of first of the sessions were free. So make sure you check with your HR department and see, do y'all have something where I can talk to somebody, counseling, therapy, and everything, you know? So when I saw that, I was hurt. And then I said, I want to give a message to my brother. And when you get out of that hospital, the work began. Make sure you take your meds. Make sure you go into the therapist. Make sure you go into your psych doctor. Make sure you're doing what they tell you to do in the hospital. But if you ignore it, you're going to be right back, and it may be worse than what you dealt with before. Get around people that's causing all that stress. Yes, we all have stress, but if you add in stress on top of stress, it's overwhelming. And your next X said this, I feel bad for celebrities. It's already tough enough making friends as an adult, but as a celebrity, it's even harder truly knowing people's intentions. Yes. Because when you got money, you don't know who to trust. And everybody wants something. I'm experiencing that now. That people think I'm rich. I ain't rich. I ain't got it. Do you see my accounts? I ain't got it. But people will still try you. And I cut a lot of people off. Nope. I ain't got it. Get out of my face. Or clean my drawers or something like that. Or wash my walls. Clean my dishes. So none of my people want to do that. They stop asking for money. So don't ask me. All right? So get the help. I don't loan money. You're doing a service. You better do a thumbnail, edit a video, shampoo my carpet, wash my car, do something. Because I know you ain't going to pay it back. Because soon when you start loaning out, they're going to keep coming to you like a bank. Put your foot down and say no. Okay? I'm talking about my walls of my house. I don't need my walls, you know, my bread basket. You ain't gonna touch that. But if you need, there you go. Can you edit? Can you do a thumbnail? Can you operate a camera? But stop doing all that. You keep getting all your, and then now you stuck in a padded room. You stuck in a padded room. You eating Jell-O. You around people that are talking to themselves. I've been there. And you're going to see more people go through what they're going through. That's why I tell people all the time, stop suffering in silence. Tell somebody that you need help. If you don't got nowhere to call, go to the ER and tell them, You in a crisis. You need help. Tell them. Right there. Let them know that you in the crisis. Don't suffer in silence. I did it, and the library situation happened. I was suffering, crying, going through, hearing voices, not eating. And then one day, whoosh, took all my clothes off. Ransacked that library. Had them people spooked. They had other tables. Them people were scared. They ran out of that library. They was frightened. Who is this big black man? Big black. I was skinny then. The security left. You supposed to be the security. He couldn't even do nothing. He was the first one ran out of there. I was on the news. And so, but they ain't show when I was naked. One day that's gonna come out. Whenever I make it. That's just gonna leak. They ain't come out yet. Butt naked. Not a sock. I was just butt cheeks out. I'm laying on people's cars naked. I lost my mind. I'm on people's cars butt naked. Running in people's apartments naked. Not in their apartment, but in the apartment complex parking lot. Butt naked. My man was gone. You ain't got your mind. You taking your clothes off running in the street. I wasn't sleeping, eating, hearing voices, watching all type of videos with police taking us out. That ain't good for your mental health. Hours and hours watching Emmett Till documentaries, watching the Trayvon Martin, watching Sandra Bland, watching all that ain't eating, and them voices was eating me up. And I lost it. I'm in the hospital, butt naked, bleeding out of my chin, cussing everybody out. It was so bad, they had to shoot me up with, I don't know what they shot me up with. All I know is I went to sleep, got up and started preaching. Got up and started preaching and singing gospel songs. I was so high, I was preaching. I didn't know if I was a part of the Nation of Islam. I really preached about Farrakhan. I didn't know if I was a Christian, and I was singing. I was so high and Jewy, so high, whatever they gave me, they shot me up with. Then I got right back up, saw that computer, hearing voices. Oh, they watch you. And I destroyed that computer in that hospital. And the nurse said, did you do that? And I said, nope. And I cussed out, and they shot me up with some more. Next thing you know, I woke up in Green Oaks Psychiatric Hospital. When I woke up, where am I? I ain't nothing wrong with me. Get me out of this blankety blank, butt naked, bleeding. They ain't letting the people bandage it up. And they sent me those papers. They sent them papers to me and explained to me that we have a court order. You are a danger to others and yourself. You ain't going nowhere. Not, that lady said, not until the judge sign off to release you or the doctor. Till then, you here, buddy. She didn't say buddy, I'm saying buddy. Pretty much, you here. And I resisted. I tried to escape. They put both my hands and legs in a 4-point restraint. Because I tried to leave that place. Fighting back with the staff. They said, get him. He tried to escape. Hold him down. Shot me over, and they had it in there. Then they had to escort me to an area with padded rooms. I'm in a room by myself. They didn't even trust me around nobody. They had me right by the nurse station in a room, and I remember it was padded. I was there. So I understand because I walked in those shoes. And I hope that if you battling, get some help before you end up or worse. Let's move on. Okay. Tory Lanez. This brother didn't went to the judge. I'm sorry, he didn't go to the judge. He's on a public campaign. He's talking about the DNA tests. I'm sorry, not DNA test. Forensic evidence is all against the DNA test. Everything is against him. Was false records. He's calling for the judge to release him. That he didn't do anything wrong. He wants the judge to release him from jail. He wants the judge to give him a new trial to free him. He said his 14th Amendment rights was violated. Brother, you did that. I don't care how you trying to do a public cry. I'm not going to be out there being no activist for you. You may can manipulate some of these black women, but you can't manipulate me. You did it. The jury of your peers said you guilty. And Kelsey said you pop make it. It was in her testimony with the DA when they questioned her. Then she tried to flip-flop and it didn't work. You doing that time. And for speaking to Megan Cunit, she pretty much explained it to me, the slave master great-great-granddaughter. She said that's highly unlikely he will get a new trial. Highly unlikely. It would take a miracle from God. If God won't do it, it won't get done. If God won't do it, it won't get done. It's going to take a miracle from God. It's going to take a miracle for that you to get a new trial. Highly unlikely on May the 8th that you're going to get a new trial. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely you're going to get a new trial. You should have went your separate ways and controlled that anger. You picked up that weapon. You hit her in her pinky toe. And she was limping. She said you did it. Her friend said you did it. You guilty. So I don't care how you can manipulate some black women. You did it. And you draining up your money. Because them lawyers is expensive. Of course that lawyer, let me go to his page. Of course that lawyer would, let me see. Let me go to Tory Lanez. Give me a second here. Of course that lady, he doing it for clout.
In 2021, they demanded I take a DNA test. I took that test with no pushback, delay, or question. Not only because I knew I never shot the gun, but mainly because I was 100% positive I never even touched this gun. In my trial, the verdict of guilty or innocent depended heavily on my DNA results. With the help of LA Crime Lab's DNA expert Randy Zepeda, DA Kathy Tarr, and Alex Spot completely manipulated my DNA results and lied to the world, the media, and most importantly, my jury, by stating my DNA on the gun was inconclusive. That was an absolute lie. They went on further to say, inconclusive means that he cannot be excluded from the gun. My new attorney, Jose Baez, hired one of the best DNA experts in the nation to carefully analyze the same DNA test the fair and correct way.
So he just sitting there lying. Oh, they set me up. They didn't set you up, liar. Sitting there. Deport him back to Canada. Get him out of here after he served that time. You guilty. And you want the public to apply pressure to the judge. That's going to flop in your face. I did this, and then, man, get up out of here. You did that. Sit down. Then you had the audacity to bring your son there for some sympathy. Got him in there. They done thrown their little daddy and little short man in jail. Little baby crying. Boogers all in his nose. Snot everywhere. Got that little baby traumatized, seeing his daddy with that permanent marker lining dripping with sweat. Got your father in there acting ignorant with a draw lining. Somebody looked like drew him a lining on his head. Got him talking about Jay-Z and Jay-Z did this and Rock Nation acting ignorant. Got the little baby boogers, baby diaper need to be changed. Bringing Millie out there. She's supposed to be out there with her family. She up there trying to do something, trying to defend. She flabbergasted because you lost. Look like she better ready to go to the nearest store to get her some crab legs and a good chicken thigh. So, sir, you did that, son. You did it for sympathy. It didn't work. That you're guilty on all charges. So we gonna see about this on May the 8th. And I'm not going on May the 8th because it may happen and it may be pushed back. I ain't spend all that money going May unless somebody give me to go and paying for my flight, hotel, car service, and food. Then I'll go. I ain't going to spend my personal money to go see a man that I know is guilty. So what? I can watch that in my home. I can stand on up and watch it in my home and cover it. I ain't got to go waste my money for that. See that man over there, his father up there yelling with that hot stinking breath. I'm not about to go do all that. Then bloggers I don't get along with give me dirty looks because they media badge has been revoked. I'm in the front with my media badge talking about me weird. They gonna provoke me. Then I'm gonna wind up in there with Tory Lanez. So I'm just gonna stay where I'm at because I ain't all the way there yet. Because if you look at me say something smart at your mouth, you might get hurt. I'm gonna just say that right there. So I ain't ready for that right now. You say something smart with me. Pow! Next thing you know, 10-4. We need extra security, 10-4. I don't deal with all that. Player, man, you say something, man, the voices, all 13, 14, the voices be like, what you say? What you say? What you say? What you say? Get back. What you say? What's going on? Man, already have these voices. We ain't ready. Man, we ain't ready. We ain't ready for that at all. So I'm gonna stay right here. I was just say that right. We're playing. We ain't ready because you say something smart about me, baby. I'm gonna put on a show. So I'm gonna say right here because I know I can't handle that. Soon you say something smart, I'm jumping up from the front row. You think that library was something. You ain't seen none of that. Anyway. Okay. So I'm going to stay right here. Okay. I'm going to stay right here in my home with my popcorn ceiling and cover the cake because I know I can't handle that. So I'm going to stay right here. Let's move on. So if y'all think he innocent, put some money on his bail and comment below. All right? Now, good God of Zion. I want to say TashaK was on my mind today. And we were talking about her today. And it was so bad. I was in a barbershop. We were talking about her lawsuit. I was talking to my mentor, talking about her lawsuit. And everybody said, that's sad, embarrassing. So I want to give y'all a little backstory. TashaK fired 2 moderators, let them go because they work with the Wiley show. She got Peaches involved, a viewer that's not getting paid. She's a super fan. Ain't nothing wrong with super fans. And she fired Opinionated Side of Shade and Tasha Talk Truth for working with Brother Wiley. We posted it on our website. We get a phone call from Tasha, Chelsea. They called me on a 3-way on my Google number privately. Tasha was extremely upset. I ain't let go nobody. Chelsea's in charge. I said, wait a minute. Chelsea is not the owner of Unwind with TashaK. And I don't mean no harm, Chelsea. You don't need to be on the phone. I talk to your boss that writes your checks. I said, sister, take that voice down because I'm not your husband. If you want to get me on this phone, you better tone that voice down because you're talking to a man. I know you used to running over through people. I ain't your husband. I'm not your son. I'm not your daughter. You talking to a man. So stay in your lane and bring down that voice. I said, it is evidence that you sent opinionated with a side of shade emails that reach out to Peaches. I said, first of all, you out of order for bringing in a super fan in your mess. Why would you do that? She didn't want to hear it. Interrupted. I said, you can interrupt all the time. It's wrong. Unless you got, I ain't giving you no statement. I ain't giving you no statement. I ain't giving you nothing. Well, I said, you calling me. You don't control me. You bought a camera because you did it because we was defending you. And we're using it, by the way. No one asked you to do it. You did it out of your heart. You got your husband on the phone. He said, what is your P.O. box? We sent him the P.O. box. He sent the camera and didn't teach me how to use it. But you only sent it because we were defending you. And that's why you sent the camera. Because you thought, let's send him a camera so he can stop dragging me. Baby, that camera ain't enough. You want me to be in your corner? Then give me the Storm Road package, apartments, cameras, paint my walls, and give me that Chelsea salary so I can have an apartment in New York, Chicago, and Florida. But if you ain't doing that, stop it. You don't control me. Who you think you are? You out of order. And I will check you. Something that your husband should have did. Oh, you bringing my husband in it? I said, yes. What the F he got to do with it? I said, first of all, he's the leader of you. He's your head. And he's a weak one. I said, put your husband on the phone. Put him on the phone. I don't want to talk to you. You don't know how to keep quiet. You owe $4 million. So we get off the phone. The next day, she go on somebody else's platform. And thinking that get under my skin, lady. You owe $4 million. Your property is getting siege. You sent your child to Africa. Your marriage is crumbling. Your husband is under a lot of stress. He is embarrassed. His family told him she is embarrassing our name. You know you something wrong. In Africa, people that ain't even got on gym shoes know that your wife got y'all in $4 million in debt. To them, that's $50 billion. $4 million you owe because of your mouth. Because of your lies. You should have did what Fox News did and settled. When they got sued by Dominion, they tried to get it thrown out. The judge said, no, we going to trial. And they sat with their lawyers and said, let's settle. Because if we go to court and trial, we going to lose and have to give them billions. So what did they do? They settled. They didn't do what TashaK did. That mouth, I wipe my butt with a cease and desist. My lawyers, oh, my children, we going to do this. No, they settled something that you should have did, and you probably would have paid less. And even before the payment, you should have recanted and went in mediation like the judge told you to do. You knew you was on the wrong side. When your judge, let's bring a courtroom in here. When the judge is sitting in the courtroom, you and your lawyers, Olga and Sadir and all these people is sitting there in the courtroom, and he tell your lawyer to her face, ma'am, you need to go back to the first year in law school because you don't know what you're doing. Right then and there, it should have got through that mohawk. It should have got seeped through that liver with all that wine. And you should have said, let's settle. But no. Hard head. And your husband did weak. He just going with the program. Then you lied. Oh, I don't own KB Studio. Trying to throw your husband a butt. So Cardi B legal team said, all right, we're going to name you personally in this lawsuit. And we're going to name KB Studios LLC. So all of that because of your mouth. You in the courtroom, the judge say, I want y'all to mediate and tell you directly. If you do go, you will lose. You came back, that mouth, that weak husband, allowed you. They want me to settle. No, I ain't settling ish. On my children, we gonna win. Putting stuff all on your children. And you lost. Didn't do it. Drinking all that cheap wine. Then you lose. Now she saw a writ of execution to seize your property, to take it. They are now filing paperwork to put a lien on the house because you still owe it to the bank. So they're going to put a lien on it. That's why you fled that home. and you addressing Brother Wiley because my content hit differently because it affecting you because we coming for the husband. Most people ignore the husband. I don't, because the God that I serve, he give the husband to lead it. When they messed up, he addressed Adam. And Adam, weak. Oh God, it was because of the woman you gave me. Weak. You as a man supposed to be a man to put your house in order. Is a scripture that dropped in my spirit today concerning Tasha. If you go to Proverbs, the 14th chapter and the first verse, it reads as follows. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. TashaK is a foolish woman because with her hands, she get in that computer, refuse to take it down, and she's in $4 million in debt. A foolish woman would say lies about another woman, knowing there's a lie, and refuse to take it down, get lawsuits, not paying your taxes. Now you know you're a fool. Why would you go in the courtroom, battle with Cardi B, knowing you owe the I, the R, the S? You owe taxes. So why would you try to fight something when you owe the government? You trying to fight like you a civil rights activist. Ain't nothing, like I say, ain't nothing civil or right about you. And you owe all these taxes. You in tax debt. And you didn't pay it. So, Tasha still doing something that the reason why I believe Cardi is the way she is in this, because she see that TashaK is flying Marjorie Harvey, Steve Harvey's wife, ex-husband, for an interview. She paying for flights, hotels, Airbnbs, spending all that money, got employees, they got multiple places. That is a slap to Cardi. You think they about to let this woman talk all this mess and not come after your finances? Yes, take it all. Because she's like a little girl, a child. That some children, you can just say, don't do that. Some children, you say, don't do that, and they'll stop. Some children have to fall off get burned to know it's hot, for them to learn their lessons not to touch something that is hot. Tasha is hard-headed. She thinks she know everything. She don't like to listen. And she needs strong consequences for it to get through her head. But she still have not learned her lesson until she's completely broke. Either she's going to learn or she's still going to keep herself in a deeper hole. That day is coming where she's going to have to lay off Chelsea, the one that got multiple BBLs and couldn't even ride Von Ray. His word told me directly she couldn't even take what he had down there, that sausage. She couldn't take it. And he said her body, it was extra skin. He degraded her because she decided because TashaK wanted Von Ray to work with them over there, so she used her employee to lust after Von, but she fell in love with a person on house arrest in jail. She fell in love. Oh, yes. She fell in love with that man. Fell in love with him. Soon he get out. He still got the stench of the jail on him. And you giving him yoni. So I'm hearing this, and you know you hit her, touch her, and she watching when she respond about Brother Wiley and call me wild eye. My eye may be wild, but you a fool because you got yourself in $4 million in debt. $4 million in debt. $4 million gotta go to a woman you lied on. $4 million that you lied on. Give me a second here. And I'm listening to it. $4 million. And the sad part about Tasha is that she bring other people's stuff in her mess. The same with her employee, Chelsea. Bring other people in her mess. Give me a second. I'm here listening to y'all, getting y'all comments all over the nation that are watching this program. Thank you. Because TashaK is upset that she's getting dragged by a man she thought she could control. You ain't have enough money to control Brother Wiley. You don't have enough money to control me. You didn't give enough. And I could told Von. Chelsea sent me this. Von Ray. Y'all send this to Brother Von. Said, this is Von baby mama to his first child. Call or text her. Ask her how does she feel knowing she asked Von to buy his child he has not seen in 5 months. For $300 for a Nintendo Switch, he blocks her and decides to take his other child on a $200 Christmas shopping spree for YouTube content. And please remind, not going to say that person's name, that during her transition, I know the hormones, y'all know who she's talking about, may get to her head. However, she needs to learn to suppress her woman urge to be a pick-me, and best believe B words connected over there is playing her for sympathy votes and inclusion sticker, and Von loves throwing the word F word around no matter what you identify as. Justina. It was Chelsea, and we got the receipts. We gonna send it. We gonna get a deep dive on the members. She sent me Von Ray baby mama number. I don't have actually. It was her that did it. He mad at me, bro. I'm mad at you interviewed my baby mama. Your woman that you was screwing did that. You screwed a messy woman. So next time you would put that ping under subjection and don't give it to every woman, because the woman you gave it to got all your business, went through your DMs, went through your credit cards, got the woman name. Tasha got her private investigator, found her, and she came on the show. She wanted me to go fly and meet the woman. I said, I ain't doing that. We can do that on virtual. I don't know who that woman is. And sent me that woman number. That was after she had the order of protection against Brother Von. And then she said this to me. I just called the cops on Von for him to give my keys back to my apartment. He told the officers he lived there even though he's not paying rent. I made him move out yesterday. All his stuff is gone. And now he's calling Queen Tulsa to saying he was just effing me, when clearly he just said we was on Storm's Live. Mentioned that he was posting me in his YouTube videos and on Instagram, but I never posted them on my page. And also have a video I'm about to send him some talking ish about Queen Tulsa with Storm, but just the audio. I already know that Von has videos and screen recordings of me, whether I'm in bed or waking around or walking around the house or it's arguing and stuff. I am filling out a restraining order on him tomorrow. So don't say you got this from me. Oh, we saying it today because your boss doing that. And so Chelsea get on the phone. She wanted me to go to the judge. I said, I ain't doing that. You know, me and Tasha, we were talking, we going to fly you down and stuff like that. Is it any way possible you can come to the court and testify? I said, I'm not doing it. I don't know you. I don't know no Von Ray. That's y'all problem. And then she patched in Tasha. Willie Wiley, he doing this to her. You supposed to help. I said, I don't know what's going on. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be on the record. No, not doing it. And that day, Tasha knew she couldn't control me. I'm about to get in y'all mess to lock up no black man, because your stanker tail should have kept your legs closed to a man that was in jail. You should have kept your legs closed, but you didn't do it. You allowed Tasha to get you in a mess. And you be telling, stop talking about that. Well, I'm going to talk about it every day. You can't tell me to stop talking about it. Tasha kept talking about Cardi and didn't stop. You open up your legs to him. And recently tried to get him thrown in jail. I still didn't do it. I don't care how you call and text and flirt. I'm not cooperating with the cops to lock up Von Ray. I don't know nothing he doing in Georgia. Cause they ain't got nothing to do with me. Cause you slept with him. If I go in front of the judge, say, Yana, she weak, gave him some yoni, and mad that he moved on with a better looking woman, with a body that ain't botched and skin ain't drooping down her stomach. Mad, oh yes, Yana, upset, desperate. She got a woman that sued for $4 million. Sued for $4 million. Yeah, let's go in the courtroom. Let's go in the courtroom. Yes. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God, I affirm. Yes, Your Honor. You may be seated. Well, can you tell us what's going on with this woman, Your Honor, Chelsea? She works for a known liar, TashaK. She got sued for $4 million by Cardi B. Lied on Cardi. Said the woman had bumps. She didn't have any bumps. And then she gave me Von Ray mother, baby mama number to call to raise the mother some funds so the baby can get some clothes for Christmas. And she did that. And she was mad because Von Ray was up there giving Storm Monroe cracking his back, giving him a massage. She got a little jealous because Von and Storm had a little podcast called The Light Skinned Brothers. And she was so upset because the black woman that looked beautiful than her, they was flirting with Storm, they was flirting with Von. And she got in her feelings, and then she fell out with Von, and then she told Storm to fall out, and then her boss, TashaK, Latibi Kibi, said, if you don't fall out with Von Ray, we're going to put an allegation out on you. So that's what happened. Oh, Your Honor. Did you ever meet Von Ray in person? No, sir. I never met him. I only seen him on YouTube. Did you ever see or know him to threaten her? No, sir. I've never seen her to threaten Von Ray. No, sir. Yo, bring me in front of that. Yeah, I go. Book my flight. Book it right now. Yes, book it. I'm going to be in front of the judge. Yeah, I testify. Yeah. Get me in front of that judge right now. Right now. Let's talk to the judge. And you got Chelsea shopping around her resume to people. Can I work with you? Because she know it's a sinking ship. She see the end. She's working on her exit strategy. She know I'm about to get let go because my boss is slapped with a $4 million suit. And Tasha is trying to save face and she trying to distract, but it ain't working. You owe $4 million. The Breakfast Club, and then you go into platforms, they ain't ask you the tough question because they're excited because you on there. Hey, I used to be that excited back in 2019, baby. This is 2023. That don't just excite me. Oh, you want to come in the chat? Oh, you must be a member or send a super chat. Oh, we'll drop the link if you want to come on. But ain't no more just jumping up in the chat, controlling the chat, and having the chat beg you to hit the link, begging you take over the chat. Now, like, if you really want to come on camera. And then gonna get there and lie. Oh, I'm drunk. You ain't drunk. You a liar. Yeah, you drunk with some lies. You drunk with some lies. You want to change the narrative because that property is about to be seized. They about to take it all. And it's affecting your marriage. Because when I had a conversation with Storm, when we was talking, he said, yes, sir. Her husband said, Storm, if they ever send you a cease and desist, take it down. And I told Storm he should have took it down. You the husband. But you let your woman, you weak. Ain't no woman on this earth, not even my mama, that can skip me in a $4 million in debt. You lied. I seen somebody send a picture. His clothes was falling all over. That's another lie. Oh, you on my Zoom? Because I took a picture. I'm standing up in my boxer briefs. Everything I do it on purpose just to see if they're going to run and tell you. And they do it every time. What you worried? And this is what I want to say, ladies and gentlemen. Put her on the screen. Can you put her on the screen right quick? Put both of us back up on there. Put both of us back. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I love you, brother. This is where I'm about to check her. If I'm such a small channel If I don't get no views, why, as a person with 1 million followers and all these hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram, that you want to respond to Wiley? There is plenty people that have said something about you. You have stayed silent to them all, but when Wiley says something, it's a problem. Do you know why? Because we are checking that husband. Every coverage, they're not talking about the husband. She is a married woman. And she don't like it because he don't like it. I don't like him talking to me like that. Well, you get on the phone and talk to me. And her husband, he put his foot down to remove me from the app. That's when you finally want to talk. No, what you should have put your foot down with that dashiki, you should have put that dashiki in that foot down and to take down that video. Don't speak up now. It's too late. It's too late to speak up. You should have put your foot down when TashaK got a cease and desist. You should have removed it then. But no, you didn't. You didn't like, you talking about my husband. So what? He weak. He need to be talked about. He need to be a course in every university. How not to be a weak man. And use him as exhibit A. Now, this is exhibit A and how not to be a weak man one-on-one. That not to be like this man, because this man got in $4 million in debt. He did not remove the video. He had access to the video. He stayed silent. So please do not be like this man. And you mad and upset because Wiley doing content. I'm not intimidated by your lies, woman. You a woman that lied and got your family $4 million in debt. Got your daughter being, your mama owe $4 million. Your mama owe $4 million. And that's why you had to move her, because they was talking about her so bad at school. Because mama got them in $4 million lying on the celebrity. And then Marjorie, whatever, her Chief Harvey wife, you want to interview a man that's writing a book, that's going to be boring. He ain't going to give you all the tea because people ain't going to read that book. You flying people down, thought that was a big exclusive, didn't go nowhere. $4 million, ladies and gentlemen, can build a black family that they can have wealth for the rest of their life. Can you imagine? You got to give everything you worked hard for. All the wine, all the sweat, all the mohawk, all the lipstick, all the interviews, all the lights, all the cameras, and owing $4 million. Can you imagine that? Owing $4 million. $4 million. You getting dragged on the Breakfast Club. Google your name getting dragged. They ain't talking about, well, she's this iconic interviewer. Nope. How you lied on TashaK. How TashaK lied on Cardi B. Liar. That's what you're being discussed in these streets. You're not being respected as this new media empire. When Complex made a list, you weren't on that list. You weren't even on the last person on the list. You weren't there. You weren't on the list. You're not discussed as being one of the greats in this culture. They don't discuss you. The only reason why we're mentioning you today is because you attached to Cardi B and they about to snatch that everything that you own. And I told Cardi B legal team, you need to see who owned that app because it's a company that she services it through and go after that for them payments and garnish the YouTube and send Bingo USA a thing to garnish that as well. Hit her in her pockets, because if you don't, she'll do it to the next one, in the next one, in the next one, in the next one. And she don't like it because she getting dragged. And she should have took the video down. Nobody is talking about any of her interviews. And she want Larry to get her in a lawsuit so she can go viral. He ain't got it like that. His content ain't hidden like it used to. I talked to some of them Larry Live people. They said, no, he better not ask her for some money for no lawsuit. See, Cardi didn't do all that talking. She said she sent this and she said she let the lawyers handle it. What Tasha did, she kept talking and talking all that bad, like her lawyers was just A-list and just was going to wipe Cardi B, and that didn't happen. She lost. And then she filed an appeal, spent more money, and lost there too. She lost. And she want to go to other channels and think that we going to beat. No, I'm sticking with the TashaK. I've been in this game long enough. I don't care if I got 1, 2, 10, or 1 million. You watch it. It's touching you. I'm down your road. And you don't like it. And my thing is this. It got to be something wrong with your mental health, because you said, I ain't responding to nobody, ain't got no subscribers like me. I'm done with all these people helping people. And no, I ain't doing that. I ain't going on all the channel. And Renee just lied. It bothers you when people talk about you. It bothers you when people roast you. It bothers you when people come and talk about that husband. It bothers you. And you know why it bothers you? Oh, while I get the courage and say my name. Say it. You know how to say everybody else? Oh, you can't say Cardi. I can. Hi, Cardi. You can't even utter her name. You got to say sister-in-law. But I can call her name and call if I wanted to. But you can't. Your strategy, you go to YouTube channels and you don't bring them on your app. When was the last time you brought, and you will do this, a creator that had under 50,000 to sit with you and be your co-host? When the last time you did that? You haven't. You haven't. You afraid to say Wiley name, but you can call Wiley. I want him to drop a receipt. I don't move like you, Tasha. You drop receipt. That's you. I don't have to do that because I got you spooked and dropping that wine down your throat because I'm hitting you to your core. You drinking much because you stress. I'd be stressed too if I was hit with a $4 million debt. I'm getting dragged in the media. People dragging my family and laughing at me. I can't show up because that's the woman that was sued. You ain't showing up to no parties. You want to go to no parties, but can't. You don't get no invitation. You want to do that, but you embarrassed to show your face. You going through, you crumbling on the inside. You pacing the floor at night. You ain't sleeping. It's affecting you. And you don't know what to do. Because it ain't like you got $4 million laying around to write that check. You don't have it. So now you're trying to sell this and sell that. And sell this and push this to the side. Lovely T, I had a beautiful conversation with Lovely T. I said, one thing I respect about you, Lovely T. And she said, what is that? I said, respect that you know how far to go. That when you get a cease and desist, you would take it down. Once you knew you got the story wrong about Cardi B, you removed the video. And you went on, got a Spotify deal, multiple deals, moved on with your life. Got a T-line, moved on with your life. You is a wise woman. You got to remodel your home, sold your home, got a bigger home, got multiple deals, did a live taping with celebrities that showed up. Tasha saw that. She tried to do it. No celebrity showed up. It was just her and the winos and her super fans. That was them. She got one super fan. All she do is gossip about Tasha. Gossip. She's a double agent. She go over here, get information. I tell her stuff on purpose. Well, hey, sister, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, Tasha is this way. I send stuff just for her to tell you. Because you don't get on the phone, talk about her problems with her husband going through at home. You don't do, but she get on the phone and talk to me. Because you ain't worried about her problems. You don't give a darn about her problems. You're going to get off that phone quick. I get on the phone and stand on there for hours collecting all that data. And I say, well, Tasha, did Tasha? No, I can't call Tasha. Can't call her. She don't answer. Of course she ain't going to answer your phone call. Your job is to drop links. That's it. She ain't going to get on that phone with, but I talk to you. And get all type of information. Tell me how no good she is. And it slipped out. I watch her. I know she lied, but she entertaining. I said, yeah, she is a liar, and she is entertaining. She do lie. And go run back and tell her that. I say stuff on purpose for her to run back and tell it. And then you told her, don't go in Wiley chat. She's no longer able to go back in Wiley chat. And I told that sister, I said, you a peach, correct? She said, yes. I said, she's not paying you. She said, no. I said, if I was your husband, my wife will not allow a woman that lied and getting $4 million in debt to tell me where I should and should not go. You pay your money over there. You watch and share, put money in her pockets. She don't have the authority to tell you where to go. And when she fall out and drop you like a bad habit, I am not going to receive you over here unless you donate heavy money over here. She is using you, sister. And you letting her use you. I just don't want to be no content. It was your boss, your leader that you worship, put you in it. Is there any way you can take it down? I don't know why Opinionated put my name in it. Well, it wasn't Opinionated put your name in it. Chelsea put your name in it. It's in the email. See, this is why I'm going to just keep to myself. No, you two in it. You like the mess. You might as well be in the mess. And Opinionated, she's so messy. Well, Opinionated got evidence that Chelsea said, go reach out to Peaches. Reach out to her. She got the control of the channel. And opinionated, feeling so sad, she hurt, begging them to get back in there. And I'm going to tell opinionated, I'm going to say it publicly. Don't beg nobody that telling you no. You a strong black woman. What you begging for? You got a purse. Give it to somebody that's going to receive you and honor you. I ain't begging somebody that's in $4 million in debt. What I'm begging you for? To come back over there. You don't want me? I'm going to take my pocketbook and help somebody else. Help the Wiley show. Every dollar you gave to her, give it to me. Begging over there, they giving you the runaround. You walking over here. Can you please let me know what I did wrong? Or go over there to Peaches, okay? All right. Peaches, can you please tell me what I did wrong? Go to Chelsea. Is it any way? They're giving you the runaround. You're a grown woman. Ain't nowhere in the world. Please. See, half of y'all doing this mess, and I guarantee you ain't telling your husband. And if you is, that husband is weak. Got you just walking like playing you like ping pong. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna have my wife begging somebody to be a moderator that you ain't getting paid. You can't even put that on a resume. What do? I'm a moderator for TashaK. That liar? Get out of my office. You can't put that on no resume, moderator. That is for fun. Like kids at the playground. Can you tell me what happened? Well, reach out to Chelsea. Reach out to Peaches. And then Chelsea sent an email. Because you work no cross promotion with other channels. And then, opinion, don't put me in it. You in the content. You sent it to me. It's going to be some content. And I'm helping you and setting a standard that you should not manipulate the viewers. Some of these people is desperate, ain't got nothing going on in their real life. This is their only entertainment on the internet because in their real life, they live in raggedy lives in their real life. They don't have nobody in their real life. A woman that got a husband and got a family that loved them, getting in the bedroom, ain't got to worry about begging Tasha. Beg her for what? Look what she did. She walked over you with her head held high. Because you over there with Wiley. My question is, why is it that I'm working with Wiley? It's a problem, but Peaches can work with everybody else. Why is it that Peaches can work over there, but it's a problem when I work with Brother Wiley? That is the question. And why you don't see Peaches in the chat? Because she's hurt that her name is being ranged in the streets. Because her boss put her in the mess. And then her boss... Hello, I'm doing my show right now. Oh, okay. All right. So, I'm seeing that you put her in it. Somebody innocent. Then she went on another show. Yeah, Peaches said Wiley and said, why you putting her in it? So yes, she gonna be some content. And I guarantee her husband don't know that she being used. And if he is, he weak. These weak husbands, good God Almighty. Don't you tell me you got a husband and you getting played with like a little doll. I got a husband and a family. And you coming here, forget your common sense on the internet. You letting Tasha manipulate you. Weak. Over here, we got strong black women. You want to be strong? Come over to the Wiley. I don't like to deal with weak women. Come over here, strong. With your head held high, strong. I don't tell my people, well, I go reach out to Jennifer Lewis. Yes, reach out to Jennifer Lewis. Jennifer Lewis is a moderator. Reach out to Jennifer Lewis. Then you reach out to Jennifer Lewis. Then Jennifer Lewis, well, reach out to Sonny Hostin. Then you go over there, Sonny Hostin, I want to be unblocked. And then Sonny said, forget about it. But because you go and do cross promotion, we clean in house, and Jennifer Lewis, she's still the moderator, and then delete you from the group chat. And they still over here in the Wiley Show as a member. Just to collect information, but they didn't flop and fail. Because we don't trash TashaK and members, we do it publicly. Yes, I told Peaches that she called me. Because she do. She get on the phone, up at night, I'm up at night. Two cuckoos, like a cuckoo nest on the phone. I'm up at night, she up at night. But the difference between you and her and I, she got a whole husband. What you up at night for? He ain't hitting the bottom of your yoni? You better get Pangea watch to spray that down there. Ain't nowhere in the world. You mean to tell me he ain't hitting that bottom of that yoni yet? Hit that bottom of that yoni. What you calling a man for in the middle of the night? Shouldn't that man hit that nipple in that bottom of that yoni? Maybe because he can't hit it no more because Pangea dumped you. Sending Peaches over this way to be your, she ain't a good spy. She talk too much about her personal life. She can't spy right. You got to send somebody a little smarter. Because she ain't no good spy. She talk about her husband too much. How he ain't doing right. So she ain't no good spy. Get you a new one. That ain't working. She talk about her husband too much. She ain't no good spy. You got to get you a good one. How you going to be a spy over there and you got problems in your bedroom? And I got to counsel you how to tell your husband how to make you reach somewhere. Help you right there and now. Y'all, she ain't no good spy. Her husband ain't been doing it right down there. She faking down there. She can't tell her, but Wiley said he did with a woman and it was 4 minutes. Yeah, I said it publicly. I lasted 4 minutes. Then the second time, 6 minutes, 6. So, get over here. And you put her in it. Innocent. But when you try to get involved, when we going back at, you're going to be a casualty. Stay out of it. Just drop links. Drop links. Stay in your lane. If you don't get your boss in order, I'm telling it all. I don't have problems. I don't have a wife right now. If I did, you ain't going to see me on the internet 24 hours a day dropping links. I got a personal life to deal with. I'm going to be entertained, and I'm getting it in later on. I ain't going to be doing all that spying and jumping shots. I'm getting it in. The reason why I ain't doing that because I'm single. Eating some what's that? Pineapples. Your job is to drop links. But when you step out of order, oh, Wiley, you so wrong putting that. Well, who gave me the emails? I wouldn't have known nothing about it. So when you bring stuff to Brother Wiley, don't get mad how I talk about it and delivered it. You brought it to me. And I said, oh, this is confirmation. We're going to use it. I said, Paul, and you looked at me. He said, shh, oh, you going to use this. Oh, absolutely I am. Moderators jumping ship, and other moderators want to talk. You want to be messy? I give you messy. And it's all TashaK's fault because she did it. She had that woman spying on Brother Wiley. Brought her over here. Spying. And it didn't work for her. Because the people that she tried to tell it, they coming back and telling me. And you see, we got some of the people in here that used to moderate. At all. We get out of here. Opinion, you want me to drop the link for you? You said, child, you need a course on marriage. It's always no married folks trying to talk about married people become a husband first. Well, I hear you, sister, and you're right. But if you are a married person, why are you telling your business to a single person? Okay? So if that's the case, why are you telling your business to a single man? Okay? If that's the case, then why are you telling your business to somebody that is single? Woo, I felt that. All right? You better say it. Be careful who you tell your business to, especially on these YouTube streets. It be used for content. Shouldn't tell your married business at all. I don't have that problem because I ain't married. I know not to tell my married business to nobody because I ain't got nobody. I'm trying to lose this weight because these clothes falling off of me. All right, give me a second here. These clothes is falling off of me. Hey, this is the former moderator of Unwind with Tasha. Opinionated, you live on the air. Opinionated. Hello? You got to unmute your mic. You got the Wi-Fi connected? Opinionated, you there? Hello? There? Hold on. Let me do it. Let me click you back on. Hello? Oh, okay. Let me boot you off and come back on. Yeah, and I do it again because sometimes it may not work. Let me drop the link. I'll boot it back on and stuff. That's good. Y'all giving all that money to TashaK. Y'all better put that in y'all internet infrastructure and then give it to the Wiley show. Okay. That's what I want. All right, you can just call me. Hold on. Hello, opinionated?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead, sister.
I should have just called you.
This
Wiley,
this
stop
the
telling
form.
that.
This let me set it up. This is the former moderator that was fired by TashaK, and she asked Chelsea for her job back, and they told her to go to Peaches. But go ahead.
And I keep telling you, I don't care about that. You making it bigger than what it is. Nobody cares. Who cares? I
They
told
was
you I
they
didn't
was they
care.
was talking about it on Lipstick Alley a lot. It was like, ooh, why would she fired opinionated and then put Peaches in it? When people bring up Peaches' name, because let's talk about the emails, because you send me the emails, right? It's public
Yeah,
record.
let's talk
How,
about
how
it.
how did that make you feel? Her bringing up Peaches.
No kind of way, because I didn't have a problem with Peaches.
So you didn't feel no type of way about it?
No, not really.
So you didn't feel no type of way when you created the group chat and they booted you out and had Peaches on it? You didn't feel no type of way that Peaches still moderate for other channels, but then boot you out when you moderated for Wiley Show channel? That didn't make you feel no type of way?
Well, here's the thing, Wiley, with that right there, okay? It's moderation, free moderation. I did a lot behind the scenes. As long as I know I was a good moderator, I wasn't messy, I didn't cause no drama, and I do just like I do in your chats. I very rarely go back and forth with people, except that person who is getting on my nerves. But I just drop links and that's it. And half of the time, that's all I do. I'll drop the links and leave. Other than that, I ain't really care. They ain't no big deal to me. I think it's bigger than y'all to y'all than it is me. I could
Mhm.
care less.
So
I still get
why would you
paid
send
very well
emails?
every goddamn month. I get paid nicely, so that shit don't bother me for real.
So why would you send emails to Tasha, Chelsea, and Peaches?
I sent an email because I wanted to know what took place. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was an accident. I wanted to know what happened. And it's nothing wrong with that. People ask questions all day. That's how you find out answers, right? By asking a question. I would hope.
So why did you send me the emails when they gave you the runaround and Chelsea sent an email and said because of cross promotion and all of that of the content creators, you had the April 1st. So why would you send it to me a couple of days ago?
Because, man, you was talking about it. And I was like, well, I said, Wiley, I'm going to send you the email. I'm going to send you the emails. We talk. I don't expect for our conversations, and that's my problem right now, right? Because we cool, but I don't expect for it to be content. And we don't even talk about, I don't talk my personal life with you at all. We'll talk about, that's the only thing we talked about, really, because I just started talking with you again. I wasn't on YouTube like that. So I don't really think it's a big issue. Y'all make that a big issue. I could care less if I'm moderated. I wasn't moderating for a while anyway, while I had the badge. I just found it funny that when I started talking to you again, because you had hit me in the back channel, I responded to you. Me and you was talking off and on. And when I came to your live stream, you modded me. We've been friends forever. And that's what you do to your friends. Me and you, we cool like that. And I just found it odd. And I personally wanted to know, did you remove me because I'm cool with Wiley? And are you and Wiley having this much trouble? Because y'all was cool too. I didn't know y'all situation had took a turn like this. I really did. Like, I'm behind on everything. I don't even really know who is Chelsea. All I knew when I was on YouTube, all I knew was she was a producer of Unwind with TashaK. I didn't know what she had to do with it before. It was Jasmine that I mostly communicated with. But it's not a big deal, Wiley. That's small things compared to life. I'm happy I got my life, electricity, water, gas. I'm overly financially stable. And that's the best thing that I could ever ask for in life. besides getting a free Blue Ranch to drop links. I'm redoing my studio so I can start my YouTube stuff back up again. So I'm not worried about none of that. I'm taking my time doing it.
I want to read what you wrote. I want to read what you wrote in these emails. You said this quote. You said, "Good morning, Tasha. I'm writing to ask you to please add me back as one of your mods. I contacted Chelsea. Please review the email chain as attachment below. Chelsea referred me to Peaches, and I haven't received a response from Peaches. Emailed twice. Thank you for always being kind and supportive, opinionated." Then you also, April the 1st, you said, good day, Peaches. I noticed last night during the live stream that I had the wrong email address. That was my fault. Can you please review the correspondence below? Please feel free to contact me via email. April 1st, you reached out to Chelsea. Quote, "Hey, oh no, this is Chelsea responding to you on April 1st. And she said this, quote, "Hi, opinionated. I see your emails about trying to get your moderator ranch back. We did some cleaning up on our end and took away the ranch for a lot of people. Many of you have been moderating for Tasha for a while, and there has been an influx of fans who wanted the opportunity to moderate. Also, to us wanting to be more hyper focused on promoting links and making sure there's no cross promotion with other creators. We are trying out new moderators for the remainder of the year. As we have reached out to the remaining moderators, they said Peaches is still a moderator over there and she moderates for other channels. Why do you think you would let go and not Peaches?"
I don't know. You have to ask them that. I don't know.
Can you give me you got to have a hunch. You're a woman. So some of your gut is telling you. What are your gut telling you?
I think, like I told you when we spoke earlier, when I started speaking on here, I think it was because you modded me on your channel. But ain't nobody gonna stop me from talking to you, Wiley. We've been close for a while.
And I want to be clear. Peaches is a member. Did you know that Peaches is a member over here?
Yeah, I know she a member. I saw she was a member, and that's a good thing, right?
Well, I understand that, but why? If the thing is no cross promotion, you wasn't even a member at that time, and Peach has been a member for a while, and she have not been let go. Why do you think? What is your gut telling you that you would let go for modding for me, but not Peaches when Peaches was a member?
Wiley, the day you started your membership, I subscribed, and I wasn't even on YouTube.
Oh, I would say this. You weren't as active. Peach was very active in the chat because
I wasn't there.
You was on Clubhouse.
Like, when I saw you had when you started your thing where people could join, I automatically did that. You know how many people I'm joined to, and I pay them, and I don't even go to their channels. I don't care about that shit. It's just a little bit of money. Toss it your way to the best creator out there because y'all doing it. Y'all entertain us. So what's wrong with that? I do it to a lot of people. I don't have no problem with that. I think that's why it's stuff like that in life that I cannot let bother me, upset me, and keep me in a bad spot. Why? And you know why I can't do that, Wiley. Me and you done talked about it. You know I deal with my PTSD from the military. I cannot let little things that I cannot control dictate the way I move throughout my life. And that's simple. But I brought it to your attention because I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Whatever. But I guess now I see that y'all, whatever y'all going through is worse than what I thought it was. Because I guess they let me go because I'm hanging out with you. And I don't care about that.
And I want to be
clear.
I'm not
going to stop hanging out with you because of that.
Absolutely. And I thank you for that. Let's be clear. Have you been paid by TashaK to be her moderator on a salary? Getting paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly?
No, but I feel if I'm anybody's moderator, I am going to, and I'm sorry, y'all, my voice gets raspy like that ever since I had COVID. But if I'm anybody's moderator, I'm going to do my best job. But that's what the military instilled in me right there.
So I just
Where
want to make clear, you have
do
not
your
been
best
paid by
job.
TashaK. You have
No,
not been paid.
nope. But
I want
should
to
I
get
be?
this. I
Because
want to
I
actually,
don't think
well,
no
well, well,
moderators are
for
paid.
me, it's like she's treating y'all like employees without y'all getting paid. You know,
Oh,
but anyway, we can dive into that. But I also want to talk about another moderator reached out to you. Correct? You sent me these receipts. Tasha Talk Truth said this to you, but it's one of the messages that was kind of blocked out. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Hey, they said, hey, sweetheart, how are you? This is Tasha Talk True. She said this quote, hello, sweetheart, how are you? I was watching the Wiley show and I learned TashaK unmod you. I'm sorry that happened to you. I believe Peaches is behind all of this. Call me when you can and we will talk. Tasha won't even speak to me. Okay, you said this to her. This is your response. You said, quote, hi Tasha, how are you doing? I hope all is well. I absolutely know Peaches is behind it. She's very messy. Peaches mod for everybody on YouTube. And then you said, you reminded me, I didn't ask. He did it. Peaches was in the chat. Next day, my wrench was gone. You said that via Instagram. We have it on Tasha. We have it on WileyTheTroll.com. Then Tasha Talk Truth responded with this. I agree. She's very messy. She's the person behind why you were kicked out of the group chat. And Ash Bash, next thing I know, her and the other woman was administrating mods only and told Tasha who she should put in the group. I was the last person they put in. She told Tasha to kick me out the group because I brought up Armand. TashaK is so weak-minded. Peaches don't take up for TashaK. If someone started dragging TashaK, she would go back in the bushes. That's the communication y'all was having.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that's correct.
So today you're saying you didn't care, but clearly in the black and white, y'all were caring about this because you were communicating with this and you sent this to me.
Okay, here's the thing. Yes, it is in black and white. I said it to you. I know what I wrote. And yes, I do feel that way. We feel that way. I didn't have when I first started modding on anybody's channel, me and Peaches had a run in. Some people, and I'm not saying it's her, maybe I could be mistaken, but I think people hold grudges. Me, not so much. I don't hold a grudge. I could care less. But I kind of felt it. And then here I come back to YouTube after 2 years of being gone from YouTube. And I come back and I'm starting to, just watch shows and get in there again and come to your show. And now all of a sudden this happening. I noticed Peaches was there. But here's the thing that you're missing. Wally, no, Peaches, when I was turned on to the Wiley show, when I first started moderating for Storm, when I was moderating for Lovely T, My Radio, TashaK, when I was moderating for all of them, right? None of them like watching your show. And I was like, why? He funny as hell and he deserves it. He works his ass off. Soon as I leave YouTube to come back, they all up in your chat. It's all good. I mean, hey, have a ball. That's more money, more views for the Wiley show. And that's the bottom line at the end of the day. But do I feel she had something to do with it? Yeah, and if I'm wrong, I could stand corrected and apologize. But in right now, between me and that girl who wrote me the message, she did her something. She didn't go into detail, and I kind of was done something by her too. So it was just banter back and forth. But it is what it is. It's nothing that nobody's gonna lose sleep over. I know I'm not.
Did TashaK reach back to you once you gave us those receipts to post on www.wileythetroll.com? Did Tasha reach out to you?
I didn't expect her to.
I'm asking you, did she? Yes or no?
No. Mm-mm. If she
Did,
did, I haven't checked my email in so long, Riley. I've been working my butt off. I've
did
been working.
Chelsea reach out to you? Yes or no?
No.
Miss Finley.
Mm-mm. No.
Also, did any
And
of the
if they did, like I said, I haven't been checking my emails. My personal emails is probably backed up because I've been working. Like we got closeout coming soon. I work for the federal government. I don't have time. I got a lot on my plate.
So did you have time to mind for Tasha, or you had a lot on your plate?
No, I was barely minding for Tasha. Like Tasha, the only time I would go mind for Tasha was on Fridays, and I just started back. When I started back at your show, is when I started back modding on Tasha's show. Other than that, no, I wouldn't. Do you know what I do for the federal government, Wiley?
No, we never talked about what you do for your personal life.
Yeah. So what I do is I'm
You want to share that? Remind you, this is a public platform for
oh
you.
yes, I do want to share because I could help somebody out there, right? I'm a loan specialist with the US Department of Agriculture. And so a lot of if you out there and you've never owned a home and you make under 90K, it's programs out there and you could type it into your computer. Go to www.rural which stands for rural development dot the USDA USDA.gov. And you will find the single family housing program. We also help with the multi-family housing programs. Whereas if your credit score and everything is correct, you do the application, you do your education. And just like with veterans, how we give them how veterans like me receive a certificate of eligibility and we go out and find our home and it's 100% government backed. We do the same thing for civilians. It's just that the program is hidden under the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So
Yeah.
most people wouldn't think to go there to look for that if you want to become a homeowner. Your interest rate is always the lowest. And guess who you pay? You pay us back. You don't pay a bank. Everything goes through the federal government. It's not like Fannie Mae. It's like none of that. If you have problems making your payment, you come to us. We do everything. We even fix your credit. But most people don't know about those programs. So when I say I be busy, I'm busy.
Well, I want to ask you this, and we go talk offline about that and bring you on Zoom to talk about that. Your name always been mentioned when you became a moderator about your experience on Clubhouse. You were very upset when we interviewed Donat on our platform. You were angry and very upset about that. And from my understanding, he told me that you were very messy. You told me that he have infiltrated the YouTube space to get clicks and views. What happened between you and Donat on Clubhouse? And also, you can add in Whack 100 because you fell out with him too. What happened?
I told you I wasn't discussing that, and I told you please don't try to make me your content with that. It's legal involved with that. Long as
Legal. I know what Whack 100 is legal, but now with Donat.
yes, and with Deny, I'm about to get legal on his ass too, because he playing with me right now. Tell him
What have
to
you?
leave him alone.
Okay.
Deny is banned from Clubhouse. He cannot go back, and every time he go back, they clip him. He's an agent of chaos. If you want to be around that person, so be it. But I don't have nothing
What
for him,
happened with you? You're
and
bringing the
I'm not going to
allegation.
talk about it.
You said he was an agent of chaos. What did he do on Clubhouse? Can you explain to the audience? So most audience here don't know Clubhouse exists. What happened on
Tell him
Clubhouse?
go look up Deny channel, listen to
No,
him,
I'm asking you, what did he
believe
do
him.
what did he do on Clubhouse? You said that he was banned. What did he do on Clubhouse to get banned?
Wiley, I already told you. I'm not talking about that.
But you told me privately that he was messy and everything like that. You did
Yeah,
say
just
that.
like he told you I was messy and I don't do nothing. I'm in my 40s, in my late 40s. I don't mess with people unless they mess with me. I don't have time for that. I got to keep a certain demeanor about myself, a certain stature, a certain stance, because I do represent the US government. Trust me when I tell you, he he don't have nothing to lose, but I have everything to lose. And I love my money and I love everything that I do. So no, I'm not going to talk about him. I'll let him talk about me though. And then you'll find out who's really messy. Because I don't want to talk about him. You talk about it. I don't dabble in the stuff like that all the time. I don't have time for it.
Hold on, that was somebody had called me.
Oh,
Okay.
no problem.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I was just making sure. So I because this is how I roll. This is how I roll. Give me a second. Okay. This is how I roll. I roll if you're saying opinionated just you saying deny this messy, I bring it public. Let's lay it all out here publicly. And you said he was banned and all this. And then you said you disagreed when he said that he went to a restaurant with the channel and blah, blah, blah. You were saying that's all lies. You said, and I'm trying to quote you verbatim, but you said that he want to get cool with all the content creators, learn their strategy, and fall out with them to take their audience. Do you remember saying that?
No comment.
Because you and him know each other from Clubhouse because y'all were both actively on Clubhouse.
Yes, a lot of people that's now on YouTube that was on Clubhouse. If you want to find out his track record, please, I implore you to please go on Clubhouse.
But most people are not gonna go because
No,
that's like a
but
whole
I
other
want you to
demographic.
go since you want to know.
I can't go. You brought it to me about him on Clubhouse. I didn't know because I don't do Clubhouse because last time I checked, they don't get monetized over there, correct? Unless they changed it. You get
They're
monetized.
about to change it. They're about to start letting people monetize.
But it's not yet. As of right now, you don't get monetized, correct?
What I liked about Clubhouse is everybody talks.
I understand that, but it's no monetization as of today.
No, people monetize themselves.
Yeah. And it's talking about themselves with cash apps and all that. But Clubhouse is no monetization with Clubhouse, correct?
And what I'm telling you, in the next couple of weeks, they are monetizing.
I understand that, but it's as of today, there's no monetization with Clubhouse.
No, not that I know of.
Okay, so I'm not gonna waste going on a platform for free.
But you asking questions, right?
Yeah,
so
I'm doing that. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not going over there because you brought, ma'am, you and him, you brought it to my attention.
You, Wiley, I don't fuck with him. That's what I said.
If you but you brought it to me.
And I told you on the phone, please don't ask me shit about him because I don't fuck with him at all.
Hold on the language opinion. I know you gonna. I know you gonna cash out me opinion because you said a lot of cuss words. You gonna do that for me, sis?
I'm not cash apping nothing.
Okay, you got to do with the language now.
Okay, but I told you, I told you that earlier on. And I told you I'm not going to be your content, and you're not going to.
But opinion. This is what I want to tell you. When you bring this, is going to help you, daughter.
Let's move on.
I got to tell you this. I know this, but when you tell a content creator that they're not going to keep it to themselves, not even TashaK.
I don't think so, Tasha. I think
TashaK, when she get on the phone with these people, she recorded and leaked it. You got to do your homework.
To celebrities. She don't.
It does not matter. She doing it to a moderator, Peaches. She mentioned her name.
She didn't tell Peaches business.
She said you didn't see her when she went on Armand Wiggins' former best friend channel. Oh, you didn't watch it.
I did.
You were busy. So let me educate you. She brought her name up.
Okay.
So it's fair game.
Well, that's different, Wiley. What you
so if you're talking about my character, I clap back. Well, you know me. I will check you in a second.
That's
I check. Let me tell you something. I check my own mama, everybody. So you think I won't check a stranger on here? Come on now. You know how I roll. That's why you're a fan.
No, that's not why I'm a fan. I'm a fan because me and you we click. Like if a personality click and I think you're a cool person, I rock with you. If not, I don't waste my time on you. Just like ask me about that person. I'm not gonna waste my time on that.
Well, I understand. I understand.
Don't try to cut me off because I already told you I'm not. So please
but don't cuss. But you can't cuss though. You already know the rules. We don't cuss over here.
And I already told you too. Don't bring him up. So
I have to
bring him up.
You know why I had to bring him up? because
don't have to bring him up with me at all.
you brought it up. You
He
said
harasses people to me. No, I don't. I don't want to talk about him.
I understand that, but you don't have to respond. I just want to make a statement.
Okay, well, I'm
You
just
said that
letting
he
you
was
know.
messy. You said that he's trying to get people audience and stuff like that. So that's why I brought him up.
Okay, well, that's good for you. I'm glad you did that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I want to ask you this, opinionated, because you fell out with Ma Radio and they was making fun of you having COVID. Did you ever make up with Malago Grams?
No.
Because they were making fun of you all the time, and she gave you the boot over there.
Yeah. Well, not all the time. You know what really happened with that, and I don't know why you're trying to get into that, Wiley.
I'm just bringing it up because
over 2 years, but you was right there and you saw everything that went down with that. You saw what went down. You was right there with me. So, what? You was right there in the room with me. I wasn't even around when it went down. She chose to believe who she believed, and it is what it is. You have that right. I can't force nothing up on nobody.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, opinionated, for coming on, for giving your side.
I didn't really give a side, but I'm grown. I don't.
No, you did give a side. You know, you did. You know, came out and said you
but
believe.
I'm letting you and your audience know I'm grown. I don't play games, and you're not gonna bait me into nothing I don't want to talk about. And if you don't like me cursing about it, well then don't ask me to come up or don't mention my name, because I will cuss you out. Because I'm telling you, I am not talking about that. That brother, he's gonna see my lawyers.
I think if you was gonna cuss anybody, it should have been Tasha, because they gave you the runaround, not the name.
Oh, I don't care about that, Wiley. You care about that. You talk about Tasha every day.
You send me. How did I get those emails?
Because I wanted you to see.
What do you think I was gonna do with it? Read it to my family?
Do you honestly think me coming back to YouTube? This is my first time moderating with you. Me and you have been communicating offline. I'm back on YouTube, just listening. You modded me up. You know, I've talked to you before. It never went like that.
Because you never sent me anything about TashaK business, though.
No,
emails.
I never thought you would make it content, you know, and it speaks to me. It speaks a lot to your character, because I feel like this. If we're talking offline, that lets me know that I can't discuss nothing, not one thing with you at all.
To no content creators.
Right.
You can't do it to none of them.
You, because when I talk with Storm, you won't ever hear Storm repeat anything. You know, I like that
Storm.
Storm
is on the down low. You know what I'm saying? He's in the closet.
He's not on the down low. He's not.
So you wanted to give him some of your yoni? He accepted it? He's on the down low.
I'm married. Don't talk about me like that.
And I'm in the community and I deal with men.
He's not down low.
How do you know that, ma'am? Are you in the community? Have you ever been?
He never admitted it, and I'm not putting nothing on nobody.
You ain't putting nothing on it. I did it.
Okay, well, that's you. I'm saying Storm is not like that.
You can say that, but you're not in the community, correct? You are a straight woman. You're straight.
No community.
Are you straight? Or you a straight woman, correct?
I'm a married woman.
Are you straight?
Move on. It's pointless.
No, you're trying to tell a man that been in the community for over 30 years about somebody that's on the down low.
Wiley, you want me to fuss with you? I'm not doing
that.
No,
I'm just saying you don't have.
Straight. He's straight. He's a straight man.
If he's straight,
he come out, or if he come out, or shall he come out, then that'll be his business, and I'm still gonna be cool with him.
If he's straight, then my eyeballs are straight. He's as straight as my eye.
Your eyeballs look straight right now and didn't roll no way. Well, now you're making it roll and you popping them out.
So I'm just saying, you put it out there.
Leave Storm alone, okay? I like Storm.
Do you still moderate for Storm? Do you still moderate for Storm Monroe? Yes or no?
Yes, indeed. That's my buddy.
When the last time you been over there modding for him?
Last time I've been over there, when he did the R. Kelly story. No, I think I went on after that too. Because I think I moderated for you, and then I went over there, and then I came back over here, and then I went back over there, and then after that, I took my time off of YouTube because I'm busy. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about that. Nobody care about that. Y'all, this is how you make your money. I make my money a whole different way.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my brother. I will always love Storm. He's the first person I started moderating for. I don't have a problem with him. And nobody won't ever get me to talk bad about him.
I know you very loyal, but I'm having an issue. Can I tell you my issue?
I'm loyal with everybody.
Can I tell you my issue? I have a little issue, a little tiny bit issue here.
What's the issue?
You modded for Storm, and TashaK didn't get you the boot, and you mod for Wiley, and it's a problem. I don't get that.
Oh, what's the problem?
Do you get what I'm saying? Get with me. I'm gonna break it down. I'm a little slow, so I'm gonna break it down like I'm talking to my slow nephew.
Boy, don't play with me.
If you're modding for her op, Storm Monroe, because he called her so many B's and trashed her.
Oh, okay.
And modded for her, and you were still a mod for TashaK. Stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
And you come over to the Wiley show with less subscribers, and they unmod you. What's the problem with that? What?
Oh.
Why they unmod? If she were to ever unmod, I would unmod you for working with Storm, not to work with a little bitty channel, the Wiley show.
Well, maybe it might be that too. Then the email never said who it was. That she just said the last line says something about other creators and influencing other creators.
But that happened after you were modded for Wiley, correct?
That's after I came back on here and you gave me a mod.
Exactly. No? And you noticed that your wrench was taken from TashaK.
Yeah.
How long you been modded for Storm?
Oh, since I started on YouTube in 2018.
So about what, 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
And you never got unmodded?
No, Storm isn't like that. He chose me. He chose me to mod for him.
But Tasha never unmodded you for Storm. But soon as you mod for Wiley, it's an issue. Order in the court. Order in the court. What is the issue with Wiley?
I don't know.
What is the issue?
That's something you and Tasha need to have.
No, I'm asking a question publicly.
Oh, okay.
What is the issue? If this sister has been modding for Storm on the download for 4 to 5 years,
download Wiley,
and never lost her wrench. Soon as she dropped out of the bushes and we mod her, she loses her wrench. What is the issue with Brother Wiley? We still on YouTube. My eye just caught. I don't have a degree. Storm got a degree. He have lost weight. He got a body. He show everything on OnlyFans. Not Brother Wiley. I am clothed. I am a Christian. I don't speak about witchcraft or any of that. And here we are today that you blocked this sister, this loyal sister, opinionated, this loyal, and she educated and she worked for the federal government, and they gave her the boot because she working for the disabled. I just don't understand that.
Wiley, Storm got an OnlyFans now?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No. I told you.
Oh, you were busy giving out loans for people to get houses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he had a store. I didn't know he had an OnlyFans.
Yeah. You didn't know some pictures came out with him and a man too. You didn't know that either.
What? No, I didn't know. Where the pictures?
You didn't know that Von Ray was standing on his back, cracking his back, or behind his back. His peen was behind his cheek. You didn't know that either.
Well, who is Von Ray?
Oh, yeah. You all for behind.
Who is Von Ray?
Oh, Von Ray is the one that was sleeping with the woman you was begging for your wrench back, Chelsea, ex-boyfriend.
Well, Chelsea is a behind-the-scenes producer, from what I understand. She produced.
Really? She's behind the scenes, but she's been on the Wiley show sending me emails to interview Von Ray. Email. Von Ray, baby mama. Yeah.
Oh wow, I don't know then.
Chelsea is the same one that
I'm gonna
wrote a
have to
book
go back
about Jason
where
Lee.
can I
Oh,
find this?
you said what?
Is it on YouTube?
I may post it on my website, maybe.
Okay. Now
I'm just doing this because a lot of things you don't know because you on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
Well, it's okay.
Just like you didn't know that Storm is on the down low.
Storm is not on the down low. Stop saying that about people. That's so mean.
Down low is mean?
No. If and when he's ready to come out or do whatever, if he is, that's his business. And he's gonna tell y'all. I'm pretty sure. But I wouldn't label nobody unless I know for sure.
But you were working for TashaK when she said Cardi B had bumps. You were moderating for her. What was this for your sister Cardi B? You said nothing.
No, at that time I wasn't moderating for Tasha.
Oh, you wasn't moderating when she got sued and got a judgment of $4 million?
Yeah, I was moderating then, but I was on Clubhouse.
Okay, but did you call in and say, why you lying? Pay that woman her money. Stop lying. Did you stand up for Cardi B?
Here's the thing. Here's what I liked about Tasha. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all have y'all differences going. But what I liked about Tasha is the Tasha that I see on the screen, to me, is more like a caricature. The Tasha that I've talked with offline is a really nice, humble, sweet person. She was cool. I didn't get that from her.
Until you got unmodded and you didn't have no conversation where she sent you to her employer in Peaches, correct?
Yeah, I guess. Wiley, I had been gone, I guess.
No, it's not no I guess. It's in the emails that she sent you to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I think you want me to make it more of an issue than it is. I shared it with you because me and you was chatting on the phone. I think now I know better not to share nothing with you. So I would keep everything to myself and still love on you, Wiley. You're my friend.
Well, Tasha Talk Truth also sent me DMs as well. So you're not the only one that sent me stuff.
Okay. But I do know how to move from now on.
Well, for me, if I were to start a moderator group, I would be upset if I get removed and Peaches replace me something that you created. So that is something.
Why hold a grudge against that?
I'm not having a grudge against it. I will feel a little type of way. It don't have to be a grudge. You can feel a little slighted.
No. I just got back here. I really don't know what's been going on here, and I'm learning day by day.
Well, thank you so very much, Opinionated, for sharing your experience. I am so sad that Tasha unmodded you. Honestly, I think this is so sad.
Wiley, shut up.
TashaK, the black woman, will give another black woman the boot and send her to another black woman that don't own the channel. So I am sad. And
Wiley, stop. Like, stop it. That's silly. Stop.
Yeah, I can't.
I thought me and you was better than that. Please stop.
No, we are very better than that.
Yeah,
but
we are.
This is my job. The same way Tasha got a job when she leaked phone calls about people. And then you also said,
well, you know what? You are.
You said she also leaked conversation on celebrity. That's not true. Thank you, Lovely T. She also leaked conversation about her and Lovely T when she was crying.
For real?
Oh, you didn't know nothing about that either.
No, Wiley, I haven't been here. Okay, you can make it seem like I don't know. You know I've been on Clubhouse. you know yourself, and you need to be honest with that. That I am just returning back to YouTube. You know that.
Mhm. When Lovely T was crying,
So when was well?
all
Feel
you got to do,
since you
sister.
filling me in on everything else, fill me in. In fact, I'll go find it and I'll watch it to
Well, I'll
see.
give you a little synopsis of it. Lovely T was they was having a conversation about the Cardi B situation, and Lovely T wanted to take it down. And Lovely T was crying. She was so hurt. And TashaK was pretending to be her friend. And she was crying and she was taking her kids out to soccer or whatever. And she recorded it. And you know what she did? She leaked that conversation on YouTube.
Okay. I don't even think I was on YouTube at that time.
Hmm.
I wasn't. I'm serious. I don't even think I was. I
When
came
did you
on
when did you
YouTube.
come to her channel? What year?
I think it was 2019.
You was there.
No, I wasn't.
It happened in 2019.
Okay, when I started, the day I started modding for Storm Monroe, I think it was sometime in January of 2018, 2019. I was, nope, I take that back. It was 2019 when I started modding for Storm because we was covering, what's that guy name? The Jackson guy that looked like George Floyd and what he said to his baby mama. And ever since then, I had been a member in Storm's chat. That's when I started on YouTube. Other than that, I really don't know the full TashaK history like you do. I don't know none of these people history. And you know what? I kind of, in a way, I kind of feel good that I don't know their history. Because, knowing stuff like that causes you to pass judgment.
Did you also know that Storm said he had he made love to a couple, a man and a woman, when he was out in when he was out in Mexico? Did you know anything about that?
No.
Mm,
But I don't talk with him like that.
mm.
I don't talk. And I wouldn't. I, some conversations I want to indulge in, that to me that's a total disrespect to my husband. No, but I when I talk to Storm, it's strictly professional. Just like when I would talk to Tasha,
It was on
it was
Tasha K
always
app when she interviewed Storm when he told that story.
well, here and here's a fun fact that I would like you to know. I paid for my membership on the app, and I don't even go on there. I've never been on the app. I've been on there to pay for the little membership, and after that, it just automatically comes out. So I don't even care about it. I don't go over there.
Thank you, Peaches. Because Peaches be over there. And that's why I didn't see you in the chat. And I think that's why Peaches is like the head moderator in charge.
Well, that's a good thing. Right. Because, like I said, I'm going in a celebrity gossip. I'm not doing this. Like, I'm going in a totally different direction when I come back to YouTube and do my little stuff. I'm not doing that because I don't keep mess going in my everyday life. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I'm glad for her.
La Maria said, girl, she be on Clubhouse with all the mess. Your response to that?
I be on Clubhouse with the people that I've grown to know. They do have their own set of issues. I don't pass judgment. I feel like this when somebody come at me, I come at them.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I don't judge them, and I don't try to start nothing with nobody because I know how bad it could go down, and it go down way too fast. I saw people cry, people be hurt, people almost harm themselves over certain things coming out. So no,
Yeah,
I'm not
because and I talked to two victims of WAC 100, and you maybe the third or fourth or the sixth, that he get
I
on
was
the
the
phone,
first.
he get on the phone with women, and he check out his private part, and he play with his private part with women, and Opinionated was one of those women that he did it to, and other women have said it as well, that they said to me, he said, Wiley, he gets us on the phone and he get on FaceTime and he started playing with his private part.
Well, mine was about business. At least I thought it was about business. But yeah, that happened. And that messed with me because I am a rape victim. So I don't like, and it messes with my PTSD really, really bad. So, and yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
And I told this one sister, I said, "Did you tell your husband?" Because I would want to know if my wife is talking about business, about my starting a catering business. He said, "We'll talk about that later." And another man, Whack 100, pulled out his private part. I think the husband should know. Do you agree?
Oh, my husband knows everything that goes down. Trust me.
And what was your
How you
husband's response?
how you think we have a lawyer?
Did your husband get upset? Was he angry?
My husband is a military officer. He kind of handles things a little differently from the normal person. His anger, you would barely see it. He's more about action. He's a person that reacts when he needs to react. But as for anger, he'll rather go get a lawyer and defend his wife
Yeah, but
because he knows me.
did your husband tell you, baby, sugar plump, don't go back on that app?
He was like, I don't like you being on that app. And I was like, well, to me it wasn't the app per se. It was the it's the people that you surround yourselves with. And when more and more people started seeing that man's character versus all the people he done did that to, after that, he know I use it as a pastime. Like sometimes I'll go on there, I'll listen. Sometimes I'll come on here and I'll listen. Sometimes I'm just doing stuff.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
nah, he wasn't. My husband isn't that type of man to kind of, be the you can't do this authoritative type person. He's not that guy. My husband is a very chill person, but he's about business all the time. And I like that about him.
But
He's a
your
good
husband,
guy.
but you disagree with your husband because you stayed on the app.
Well, yeah, I sit on that. Mhm. And he didn't mind. The thing about my husband is when I was on Clubhouse, most of the time he heard everything. When that took place, I was actually in my bedroom and I ran to the living room and told him what happened. He was like, you so naive at times, which I could really be naive at times, for real, for real. But I take a person at their word. I don't look deeper into it. And I think that's my biggest issue because I never think it's that deep. But sometimes it be that deep for them and it don't be that deep for me. So, but I like Clubhouse. I got some great friends that I've met on there, that I've met outside of the app, and I like them, and they're pretty good judge of characters. And yeah,
Because I know you dropped my interview with Denai in a Discord. And they told you don't drop anything concerning him.
yes, well, I mean that they don't. He got his own fish to fry with people over there. He already know people don't like him, and it's
He
not
wanna
my
come. He
story.
wanna come. I want to because I don't believe in setting people up. Do you want to have a conversation with him?
No,
No
I'm
cussing.
about to curse.
Just say yes or no. Come on now, opinionated. You ain't got to do no cuss. It's a yes or no.
No, I don't want to be nowhere around him. I don't want to be a part of him. I blocked his telephone number. I
You had his
blocked him
telephone
from
number?
my
I didn't know that.
Instagram.
Wow.
I blocked him from everything. I blocked the hell out of Deny. Deny,
Because
no.
this is where I think, and I could be wrong. You could say a yes or no. I feel as though when you told your experience to Deny that Whack 100 was whacking his Sasha's on FaceTime with you, he picked a side and he picked Whack 100. Would that be correct in that area? Is that
No.
that's not correct?
Mm-mm. At least I didn't feel that way. I wasn't asking nobody to pick no side.
Mhm.
My thing was, when I told my truth, I told my truth. Whether you believe me, you believe me. Whether you don't, you don't. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to tell you what I experienced, and that's it.
So I know you don't want to talk about him,
I'm not talking about that. And I
but
see you. You keep trying, but you ain't gonna pull it out of me.
I I I I just want to know. For me, I have issue in this regard because where did y'all go wrong? Like, what happened?
I don't
Like,
remember.
you don't remember. Did you tell Dana any of your personal business? Is it yes or no?
Denai don't know me personally at all.
On the phone, because you said you talked to him on the phone.
No. Mm-mm. When I talked with Denai on the phone, it was helping him. What I was helping Denai with? Uh, I was helping him with YouTube.
Mhm.
And the only other time I had an interaction with Denai is when this woman was trying to say I didn't have a degree, and I ended up showing them my degrees, all my military stuff, and everything. So I
Mm.
doxed myself so before somebody would dox me because they be on a dox fest.
Yeah. And the reason why we're having this conversation
Hmm.
is
But
because
other than that, I don't deal with Denai.
I understand when you brought it to my attention, I said, hey, we're going to have a conversation. And I thank you for sharing your story. For me personally, I don't think just a lawyer should be involved. It should be a police report should be involved because
Yes,
somebody is,
I've already did that.
and it's so many women. Because I remember the Storm Monroe story. You and I and this woman on Clubhouse, we were talking because she went to Storm and Storm took the video down or it went down. And I was like, if this is really going on, I wanted to ask the lady. She refused to come on the show. I want my main question is, did you file a police report? And if so, what is the update on the investigation?
Well, I think the difference with that, and I can be mistaken, but I think they were dating. I'm not sure. So
Because
you,
I actually I'm because I know they were dating. I'm talking about your situation. We're on the phone because there was other women that that you can just Google this and just research it. That they were saying the same identical story
yeah.
that he would do that, and I don't hear many people talking about police report saying
Oh
go to.
no, but I did.
You
I
know what
did
I mean? Because if someone is doing that behavior, they ain't gonna stop until they get arrested.
until they get arrested.
You
That's
know what
right.
I mean? So that's why I was really coming from in that regard. So I'm like, did a police report get taken? Did he get thrown in jail? I don't know if you still follow him on Clubhouse or still in his room.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. And the people that I'm around on Clubhouse, none of us deal with them.
Mhm.
He's blocked from everything. It's like, to me, I mean, and a lot of people know how he do the women on there and stuff like that. So we don't even let him around us at all. He can't come around us.
Mhm.
And you know what? And I think those ladies for that too. The ladies that I be around, I think I'm for that.
Mhm. So you're done with Clubhouse. I think you said you're gonna be busy working, or are you still gonna do
No,
rooms?
I work like, and that's what I loved about Clubhouse. On Clubhouse, you could be working and listening, and hell, you could be out walking and listening to YouTube as well as Clubhouse.
Mhm.
But Clubhouse was easier to me. I like Clubhouse because you don't have to, like me and you, we're sitting here and we're having a one-on-one and people are chatting about it. But at least on Clubhouse, you're getting up there and you're having a conversation with everybody. Like everybody could talk, and people chat about it instead of just doing that one-on-one type thing. So.
Mhm. This is opinionated without a shade. Me and her, I don't know her personally. I haven't met her in person, but she have been always been supportive. And when I heard that she lost her ranch from Tasha, I was hurt because I felt like she put a lot of time and energy to help the TashaK brand, to keep the moderators to talk, to help each other. You've done that.
Yeah, and that's all good, Wiley. It's
So
not
if
deal.
I'm not trying to make it an issue, but if you had something to say to TashaK, what would that be? If she's listening, do you want to say something to her?
Yeah, all I would tell her is I wish you the best. Keep being successful. Keep doing your thing. And this is just a storm. God gives his toughest battles to some of his strongest soldiers. And she's going to get past this and life will go on.
Mm-hmm. Life
That's it.
will go on. Thank you for sharing that experience. Y'all can catch her. I don't know your clubhouse room. I don't know if you want to broadcast that.
No, I don't really do a room on Clubhouse.
Oh, you just join other rooms.
Yeah, I just go to other people's rooms. I don't do a room on Clubhouse.
Well, you already know. You can invite me to some of the rooms you go to if you want to, if I'm
I
available.
don't do rooms on there. And
You just
I
go
have,
on rooms.
huh?
So let me know the rooms that you go in so I can go in those rooms as well.
Okay, I'll let you know. My friends, well, the people that I conversate with, they'll like you. Just don't come up in there being messy because they're going to get your ass up. They'll get you up out of there. They don't do the mess at all.
So y'all don't. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
So hopefully you do a couple of cash out because you said AAB, but no. Thank
No,
you.
I'm not cash
I
out
love you.
nothing.
I love you because you're a good supporter of our show. Thank you, opinion. You're gonna do it anyhow. You're gonna say no to that. You're gonna wake up.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I'll be like, hey, Holly, here you go. And you know what? And Wiley, that's why I don't have a problem with you. You could
Yeah.
get the third degree and 5 minutes later we be laughing.
Because
It's
it's all like content and everything
yeah.
like that. So thank you, sister, for sharing your story on my platform. Thank you.
Bye, boy.
Bye bye. Oh wow. Thank you. So now we're gonna let the general public. Now again, no cussing. If you say a cuss word, you got to go. All right. Because my competitor, they don't hardly open their phone lines because y'all cuss a lot. All right. So we're gonna drop the link. Moderators, if I drop the link, make sure y'all drop it as well. Because sometimes people can't see me dropping the links for some odd reason. All right. So give me a second. Drop it. I'm gonna drop it on as well. Moderator, just grab it. Just grab it. All right. If you want to come on, we not hit the link. If you can't hit the link, don't even try it. You won't see yourself on camera. Just hit the link. All right. Before we get up out of here. Okay. Due to the fact we didn't bring nobody on with her because she wanted to be on by herself. All right. And we have to respect the guests' wishes. We have to respect their wishes. Because it wouldn't be fair for me to bring somebody on if she don't want to talk to that anybody. You know what I'm saying? We want to be fair. Okay. She don't want to talk to nobody. And so we bring people on there. Just like when we did the show with the previous guest with Tonight, we didn't bring nobody else on. We interviewed them and we did it. Right. We invited King Payne on, Brother Michael. We invited him on and we brought him on the show. Very respectful. We called him and everything, and he refused to come on. But we did give him the opportunity. All right. Okay. So we won't be able to see your face. But then again, some of y'all like the phone calls. Give me a second. I forgot I spoiled you. Give me a second. I'll put the number on here really quickly. I just have to hold it. Tomorrow we'll be able to do it. I just couldn't get to the stove. It's something I got to do to get the phone lines to work like I had it before. So give me a second, because I done spoiled you. I done spoiled you. If I'm sorry. Give me a second. If you want to come on. Wow, I didn't think it was gonna be this late. I didn't think it was gonna be this late that we was gonna do this. I really didn't think so. Okay. That ain't gonna work. All right. That's it. Thank y'all so very much for y'all massive support today. This has been a great, great, great show. We're gonna be right back live if I feel like if I feel like it. Because we definitely want to get into it. Also, I want to give a special shout out to our members. Thank you all so very much. Yeah, if you hit the link, we won't be able to see you because you have your camera off. Because you see this when anytime you do stream, y'all, you just have your camera off. Boom. They won't be able to see your face. You just hear your audio. Okay. Yeah, they won't be able to see. What in a legal matter that the plaintiff cannot confront the defendant outside of the court proceeding? When it's a legal matter, the plaintiff cannot confront the defendant outside of the court proceeding. Okay. All right. That's what Ms. Winter is saying. Why didn't you go to station earlier? I was busy. I was so busy. Let's start. We both from Louisiana. When we married for 28 years, it is what it is. Okay. I was so busy. You know the reason why I didn't go on the station? I was so busy today. I was so freaking busy. I got up and I was so busy. I was busy. Okay. I really was. Give me a second. Let me call some people back because I just say we had some missed calls. Give me a second. We got two people to call us. I'm gonna call this number back in the other one. Okay. All right. Hey, you had called the Wiley show. I'm calling you back.
No, I think I got the wrong number.
Oh, okay. Thank you. She called the Wiley show talking about she had the wrong number. Ma'am, you called 4-5 times. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank y'all. I didn't even think we was gonna Paul. I did not think we was gonna be on for 2 hours and 38 minutes. They said, opinion, congratulations on your long marriage and successful military career. I think I met you back in Lions Chat. You were always a cool person to me. So I don't know where all this is coming from. She's getting grabbed her voice. We gave it in to say, I am not responding for others. I speak my truth. All right. All right. Thank y'all so very much for contributing to the show, for viewing. Thank you. Put the Cash App up here. If anybody want to contribute to our program, you more than definitely can. We want to thank you to those givers that have gave earlier. God bless you and thank you. Those that have given last night, thank you. And those for their membership, thank you as well. This have been such a good show. It was good. All right. The Cash App is $ Marquise Wiley 28. $ Marquise Wiley 28. $ Marquise Wiley 28 is the number. All right. That is the number. Thank you all so very much. We will do the after show on Station Head, like always. We will do after show on Station Head for about a couple of minutes. All right. We will see y'all over there on Station Head. After show on Station Head. All right. Drop the link over there on Station Head. The Cash App is $ Marquise Wiley 28 is the Cash App. Thank you all so very much. Really, thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. This was great. All right. We're going to do that right now. All right. See y'all later. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a little after show over there. Members, next week, we'll be doing another Zoom meeting next week. So I'm just waiting on to see if I can get the gas and stuff like that. But next week, we'll do a Zoom because I just talked to somebody. So next week, we'll do a Zoom. I'll let y'all know the day. And of course, I'll post it in there so y'all can see it. But I will see y'all over there next week. All right. Thank y'all so very much for y'all love and y'all support. If you have a court proceeding that we should dive into or do a deep dive, email us at waleyshow@gmail.com. Email us at waleyshow@gmail.com. Yes, we will get more information about this denied Michael versus denied Michael, and them, aka King Payne. We will talk about this and see this lawsuit all the way through. All right. So once we get any motions or updates, we will talk about it. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.